another thing that I do. And that has to do, so that's the inferior epigastric. We told you about the bladder. The other thing is to look for adhesions. And this is known as vesical slide. You all know about it? Right? So basically what you do is you can move this way. Take a piece right there. You see how it's moving? Everything moving? Everything's moving across. Alright? I'm going to map it here, all the way to the bottom, just to make sure that everything's
Sir, you've not had any surgeries in the bladder, right? Yeah?
this is a long way. Only at the bottom.
Really in the bottom, but that's okay.
But that's what I was not again.
Sir, come
Okay.
on.
Now, you know, is there any symptoms?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So again, ultrasound uses, one is to look at the thickness of the muscle, but the other thing also I look for is the thickness of the subcu tissue as well.
Yep.
Because the sum of the thickness of the subcu, fat, and the muscle, it should remain lateral to the umbilicus or 1 centimeter below the umbilicus. Okay, and you make your incision. So usually they say is if you can see the subcu tissue, if you know the depth of the subcu tissue, your incision should be more than that. Okay, actually it should be at least double of that so that you can go in, because if it's a big patient, you want to be digging. You don't want a 1 centimeter incision,
Yes.
you want a longer incision. Okay, so once you're in, you made that neck. So this is the old needle. It's called a Veres needle. So you split it open like this. Which needle is it? Veres. We don't use it anymore. Okay. What you can do is this needle, this comes with a needle of its own. You can use this. So this is sharp, so you can go through it. Okay. So you can do this under ultrasound. When you pass it, you put your probe here, and you watch the needle. The thing is, this is the body is very thin.
Thin.
You will not see clearly. This is a thick needle.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're going to put the ultrasound, you're going to put the probe here and you're going to do it in the longitudinal axis and pass this down to the wall. And as it's going, you can see the needle till it hits the peritoneal cavity, or the parietal peritoneum. That's where he wins. The parietal peritoneum, a lot of nerve. So he'll feel it. You know you're in the right place. And then you just push it, it'll go. Okay, so this is this needle. I just wanted to show you this because it's like impossible for me to get it, so I finally got it.
Thank you.
And this is a blunt. See how you hit? If it hits the structure, it just goes in. It's blunt. It's not sharp. It's a blunt thing.
Yeah.
You're not perforating anything like this.
Yeah.
So again, so you go in, and you push it, and you know many people say you hear two pops. One is the anterior rectus sheath, and then the posterior. It's in. Once it's in, take this one. Okay. What's the next thing you want to do?
Get wire.
Wire. So you can put fluid in. So that's exactly because you want to know in the peritoneum.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Exactly.
You take a syringe with some fluid.
Wait, some plate.
Syringe. They didn't give us water for you if you can. Okay. So you can put to this. When it has a connector, you inject fluid, and you can put the Doppler machine here.
Okay.
Doppler mode. As soon as you push in, you see turbulence.
Yeah.
That means it's entering into the peritoneum.
That's
Water is
right.
going into it. So you're good. Okay. Once you put fluid in, now it'll separate the bowel, the intestinal segments apart from one another. So now when fluid goes in on the ultrasound, it appears black. It's like a ascites separates. That's perfect for it. So you put 500 cc.
500.
Okay. The next thing we can do is we can pass the wire. Okay, so they
Get
give
the
us
wire.
this wire. So the beauty of passing fluid first is when you pass this wire in, it will appear as a white streak. It's a black
Yeah,
bag.
black bag.
You'll see the wire going in. Okay. So some people put the wire in and do it under ultrasound. I don't do it. Because
Yeah.
by the time you put the ultrasound probe here, there's bowel wall there, everything is going to be massive. It's very difficult. But book say it works. I'm going to try to pass this in if I can.
It's through and through.
Oh, I think it's hit the bottom. This is too long a one. Okay. So what do you
Wow.
guys do next after that? Okay. So the next thing
Dilator.
is start dilating. Okay. So when you dilate, you want to make a nick this
Yeah.
bigger. Otherwise it'll be difficult. Nick the anterior sheath and pass this over. Okay. And you will dilate completely. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. You push it in and you dilate. And it's going nice in and you take it out. Okay. So once once it's out,
Yeah.
this is the big one.
Yeah.
Find this.
Shit.
So you know, you don't need to start with say 6, 7, dilated 8. You can just start with 8 and 9, 8 and 10 because the muscle is soft. It's very pliable. It's very good. Okay. So let's push this in completely. All right. So now it's in. Take this
Yeah.
out. And now you get your catheter. Here's the catheter.
That's a
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We do like 12, 14, 16 of
Yes,
them.
12, 14. Some of them are 16 French. You go with small. All right.
Yeah.
Then you do this. And you put it in. So now, when you do this, so you're going to put a lot of jelly.
Yeah.
You're going to put a lot of jelly.
good job.
So when you go easy, so when you push this, your biggest problem will be getting into the rectus sheath,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because you know it's going to get stuck.
Yeah.
So you're going to take this out. Okay, so
Just-
let me show you.
Okay.
So the trick is, you take this, okay, and you just split it in such a way, you just split the anterior part, just like this.
Yeah.
And just split
Broken.
the anterior part, that's all I want, just the anterior part.
Careful.
Okay? Just the anterior
Yeah.
part. Then you take your blunt
Yeah.
and you hold it like this,
Yeah.
and then you
And
push it
push.
through this. You'll keep this part of the pushy part is intact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it, hold it, and you push it through. So you push it like this, and when you push it like this, it will go into the muscle because this part is still
yeah.
intact, and will guide it into the muscle. Because you'll be struggling to push it in. You know, others will use all this.
All those. Yeah.
I don't use any of this anymore.
Really?
I just make the break up here only,
Yeah.
and it just pushes it all the way in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make sense?
okay, okay.
Goes all the way in, and once we're in, we split it open. And let's assume it's in. Okay? Because this is the brand new model I don't want to miss.
Mhm.
Where am I? Here, give my phone. Okay, so it's in. So then you have to make your exit side. Your exit side should be always below this level, right? If you keep it up like this, then infection.
Inspection.
Okay. If you keep it. This is a straight. This is not a swan neck.
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem is you have to be careful. If you bend it too much, inner part of the catheter will straighten out like
That's
this,
correct.
and it will migrate.
The natural curvature of the cat.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. The other thing I want to tell you is when you did the lens, you want to make sure that catheter is too much of the catheter is not sitting on the bladder.
Exactly.
Because then it will cause brain pain.
Yeah. Planetary.
Does that make sense? So you want to do it in such a way that it's embedded within the contents of the bowel and not sitting on the bladder itself because then it will cause pain. That's why the lens is made.
Exactly.
Alright? So then
Thank
you take this off. So if the catheter
If the tubing is sitting right on top of the bladder,
On top of it.
if you're too
Patients will
low
not like you.
down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want the catheter to stay like this. Okay. Not sit on the bladder. Then it will cause brain pain.
There you go. Nice and straight.
So then we have this. This style is very sharp.
Yeah.
You can use this. You can use that. But the other thing what I find is this is very sharp, okay? This will cut anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, this part goes in here, like so. Okay? And this is so sharp, it will cut through anything. And I can just show you here. It will just cut through anything. Okay? And it comes out. So you'll tunnel it from here, because the incision is there. And you'll bring it out like this. And it's so sharp. And that's how you'll do it. Okay? But if you don't have this, it doesn't matter. There's another trick that you can use. And what you basically need is a sheet like this. You all have sheets lying down, right?
Wow.
Like this.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay? So I take it like this, and I get it out to whatever opening I want. Get it. Right. So it's coming out like this, right? Right?
You have to make a neck at the exit side?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the-
Always the neck. Always you make it there. So let's take this. Let's put it all the way. So then what you do? You have this.
Sticky. Sticky.
There. You just pass it. And voila. And then you just stick this over.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't need to have all these hands.
Yeah.
You can use this and get away with it. So if I cross it through this, again we'll go stuck. Then it will come out through here, you just split this over. Right? Hopefully, it'll come out to the other side. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Good. So that's what I do sometimes if I don't have these devices.
Yes.
You understand what I'm going to happen? It's not going, but okay. But that's a trick I use. So I never throw my just aside and use this if you don't have this. It's called the Fowler's counting device. It's very, very cheap.
So you guys are not using the Hawkins needle to...
Yes, I do Hawkins needle. I just brought this needle here just to show you. Okay, I just brought it to show you, but we use the Hawkins.
You don't have to worry about...
Correct. You're absolutely right, the Hawkins, but we can use this needle as well.
What is that? I don't know. Is it scar tissue? Is it fibrous tissue? Is it non-occlusive thrombus? Something there is occluding the lumen. With the IVUS, we can actually do detailed measurements. We can measure the size of the area. We can see how much stenosis is. We can calculate the percent stenosis. We can get detailed measurements on exactly what size the lumen needs to be. You take all the guesswork out of this, and you get really detailed, accurate, representation of the anatomy. Based on that, we went in with a 12 millimeter balloon. Ballooned it open, didn't look much better on angiography. Post ballooning, I don't know where I'm looking. Ran the IVUS back through again, and the lumen's slightly larger, but that junk is still there, and I wanted to exclude that from the lumen. So this is another technique that the IVUS lets us do. This is kind of a pullback. There's a cord mode, and you just slowly pull the IVUS catheter back. This is the IVUS catheter itself, and there's where the probe is, and this is an outline of the vessel. And so it kind of gives us a cross-section view of what the vessel looks like. So the green is the outer lumen, the yellow is that endovascular junk that I don't know what it is, but it's something that's causing us trouble. And this is just artifact from the actual IVUS catheter coming through. So based on that, we have a much, much more clear picture of the central anatomy than we ever would with fluoro. And I could do all sorts of radiation, I can get a catheter up there, dump tons of contrast and all that, but it's a lot of time and fuss and radiation along the way. So I got an inadequate response out of my angioplasty. I chose a stent graft. I used a 13 millimeter stent graft through there. And so this is the lumen afterwards. So we got a nice open lumen. Stent graft did exactly what it should do. We kind of can see that. So kind of comparing the before and after, we had the lumen before, we had that junk there, and then we opened it all up nicely with the stent graft. So that really guided what we were going to do. I think if I had just angioplasted this alone, without IVUS, maybe it fix the arm swelling and they come right back over and over. And that's usually a sign that you're not treating something adequately. This is the kind of case where you put the stent graft in already in the post-op area, their hand feels better, they're already doing better. So I think it just gives us a more accurate representation of what's going on. We really can get detailed anatomic measurements. We get feedback. We can see recoil. We can, help justify the decision. Is it going to need a stent graft? Is it going to need? Is ballooning enough? Do we have to even treat this or not? It reduces the radiation while doing this too. Instead of just doing run after run and angle after angle and so forth, it just kind of takes all that off the table. And I think it can help outcomes. I think we can kind of better size our devices and our interventions. We're going to have kind of safer procedures for less complications. Any questions?
How much additional time is IVUS required?
A couple minutes,
It'll give you your minimum and maximum. So there's,
What are your minimum length of stenosis?
so on that, you would do it on your fluoro. You would do one quick, just a one quick spot shot. Each one of these catheters, and actually I can show you on this one.
Have markings on
Each one of your marking is going to be 1 centimeter.
Okay.
So you're going to get your exact length, exactly your length, your diameter, and I think that's kind of I think that's like the biggest thing. There was when I was first breaking down clinical papers, there was a paper called the Stellar Study, which had to do with drug-eluting stents in the coronary. and they talked about something called a geographical miss. And that would be either oversizing or undersizing your vessel diameter and not also doing your stent from healthy to healthy vessel. They had like a 70% increase in major cardiac event if they had some G.
And then you have this number. So then, so you can see the standard like this standard.
And the other thing that's kind of nice about this, as far as if you're doing any type of peripheral work, you can see on the outside, on here, there's not a lot that you can see behind this. That's something called acoustic shadowing. You can actually tell what type of lesion you're working with by if you get some shadowing behind certain areas. You can tell that could be like severely calcified areas.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Very organized thrombus, like a chronic thrombus that's been around. And if you see through it very clearly, then you can know it's a little bit softer type of plaque.
So this is supposed to be a plaque.
I think. Yeah. Stenosis there.
And then you come out of the lumen, basically, yeah.
So we know that's where the stenosis is.
Yeah,
exactly. And then basically what you could do is on fluoro, you would advance this just past your lesion, and then you could do just one spot shot on your fluoro, and then all the marks there will be 1 centimeter, and you can tell exactly how long your lesion is, and you can get your proper on your balloon or your stent, either way.
But the catheter itself is usable on the
Correct. We'll tell you that there's a company out there that is actually doing some reprocessing of these catheters. But unfortunately, you won't get a guarantee if anything does go wrong with them, you're going to be absolutely done. So that is the one thing about it. But yes, there is. I believe there is.
So then you process your catheter.
I think it just started happening in the past month.
Yeah, but so once you buy the machine, you said there is a rental option?
Yeah, so depending on it, I think it's like a lease option, and if you use a certain amount of catheters, your lease price lowers throughout the year. So it's a volume buy agreement. So yeah, so at that point, what we would do is we'd probably have you do what's called a pullback. So at that point, what we would do is we would push the record button, and we would have you slowly pull the catheter all the way along. We'll go through our lesion, come all the way to the, and basically that's two things. That's for you also, so that you can go back and measure any area that you want. But also, if at any time your insurance would ever come back and say, prove to me you did that case. Right there, I did a pullback. I show you the area of stenosis, show you the problem area, show you how I fix it. Here's what it looked like afterwards. So yeah, so we'd push record. You'd see the recording start on the side. Basically, this is a cross section, and this is giving you a longitudinal view. So as you would pull back, that would kind of give you the image kind of as you're going back. And then after you're done, you push stop.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a stent.
Unless you're coming in on Sundays, but no.
You would have your staff hit the record button. Now we're recording. Now go ahead and do a pullback. Which means perfect there. You can see on the side it kind of opens up. And then go ahead and say stop. And then that's our cross section. That's right there. And this is a cross section like this one. Yep. So then we go and say measure here. So take that.
Yeah, I'm with the conventional guys.
Yeah. We should, I don't know if they were going to get us together or not. But there's nothing that happens.
What I do is I lock this in place and lock it. And now I go up to the part where it's very smooth. Maybe like that. Picture. 65% included. Your minimum and maximum was 10 millimeter by 12 millimeter. Your minimum maximum of your stenosis area is 6 and 8. So you would know you'd have to go with maybe a 12, 12 or a 10 vessel. And you know the size that you're trying to get to. So, yeah. And then after you do that, you say save frame. So now, at any time, if you go wherever you want, come back up here. That's your frame that you saved there. Come down and click on that one time, and then there's the picture again. So you can bring everything back right away.
Ya guys, tadi cara bagaimana mengetahui lebar atau sempitnya pembuluh darah, gimana kita mau menggunakan itu tadi untuk mengetahui ada penyempitan atau tidak, sehingga kita bisa membuka atau melebarkannya. Itu salah satu cara untuk mendiagnosisnya tadi dengan USG intravaskuler. Ya, oke. Ketemu lagi bersama dengan Dr. Rudi Ravisa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sehat.
So your needle tip is back up off screen. To go. So you're going to follow it down this perforating vein here. It's where it then runs along the renal artery. Sure. So don't ever advance the needle if you can't see the vein.
Yeah.
And longitudinal, you can easily have that needle go to the side of the vein, and then you can lose, of course, hematoma once you arterialize that vein. So if you go more medial, so towards the inside of the arm, there's your radial artery right there. So right there, radial artery. A little more lateral, there's your perforating vein. A little more medial, there's your artery. So you can turn.
So you want to go to the point where it's like right next to you.
So yeah, so your criteria for the anastomosis is when that vein ties in a radial vein, it's usually
You get the device will be open in this position. You're now going to put the device on the wire and advance it again. Okay. There you go, good. Now you'll advance the device. Now, go ahead and start advancing the device. You'll see the device start to come in, keep going. So the orientation was more like that when you look at the artery and vein. So now keep advancing. Keep advancing. Nope. Keep going. Keep going. There's the back end. Okay, so there's the front end. This one, so we'll flip it that way.
Yeah.
I'll just
Keep
finish up a
advancing
couple
a
of
little
conversations.
further.
Sorry. So you got your wire in the artery?
Good. Now you're going to, so it's more,
I can be Where's your sheet go?
yeah.
Where's your sheet? Where's your sheath?
In the fin.
Yeah, I'm just
Where's
trying
your
to
sheath?
figure out. Oh, there we go. Right there. Good. Right there. So now bring your sheath back. Now you'll pull them. Now you'll pull them both back together.
That's okay.
So slow. Don't keep turning. So put it back where it
I can
was.
get it for you.
You want to make that parallel with your
Right.
arterial wall.
So now you see you got. See how it's kind of stuck there. Now you're going to click the button.
You're gonna have a hard time getting the device into
Click
that.
here. And now until did it release? There you go. Now pull them back until it locks.
I forgot
Give a
the seats,
little
yeah.
tug. You can see it's locked in there. Then you turn on the generator. Okay?
Nice work.
Second time easier?
You're gonna need wire access.
No?
That's just for one. Where's your needle?
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. More practice. Don't worry about it.
Not that many. Yep.
See how it looks.
Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name? Pong? Nice to meet you. Okay, so are you familiar with the anatomy? Yeah. Okay. Okay. But I mean, did you? Okay. All right, so this is a left arm. This is a left arm, right? Correct? Correct. So left arm. This is going to be your median cephalic vein. Here's your radial artery right here. And your crossing point's going to be somewhere probably about right. Okay? So if you want to go ahead and grab your, I'll let you, you want to, yeah, so come back towards the elbow. Come back towards the elbow this way. Yep. It's really shallow.
So your needle's really steep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
shallow.
Yep, shallow it out. This way. Drop your angle down. Pong. Make your angle more like this. So make your angle more this direction.
It's very shallow.
There you go. Advance your needle just a little bit more here in the vessel. Good. All right, now stop. Now, this is all little movement. So I'm going to work your hand. So first of all, hold your ultrasound down closer to the skin. Bring your hand down to hold it here. Lower. No. Okay, now watch. Can I show you? Let go, please. Hold your ultrasound probe down low here. It's easier to move. Okay. Okay, so now you need to bring your ultrasound back till you see your needle tip. So you see your needle tip? Now, you're going to move your needle into the ultrasound screen. And then, good. Now you want to go ahead and move your ultrasound probe down a little bit. Now move your needle into view again. Keep moving your needle, advance your needle. Now your angle is pretty acute. You want to drop your angle down. Okay, so then we go back. There's your needle. But you see, your needle's now going to the back wall. You need to drop this angle. Down further. Keep going.
45 degrees.
Okay. So now, you see your needle tip? We're going to move down just a little bit. Relax a little bit. Let's put it back in the middle of the screen. There you go. Now advance your needle into that view.
That's the hard part. Once you're in,
So you're still kind of deep from the standpoint of your needle. You're coming in this way. Lower your angle though. See how you're still hitting the back wall? I'm going to tell you what, let me use the ultrasound, because until you get used to the needle, there's no reason to try doing both. All right, so there's your needle tip. You see, drop your angle. Drop it. Okay. Now, move it. Move your needle tip into the middle of that, of the middle of the vessel. You see you're off to the wall. Move it. There you go. Now stop. So now we move a little bit. Now move your needle into that view. You see the needle's going deep again? Move the needle into no. Don't start moving until you get your needle exactly where you want it. So get your needle right in the middle of that vessel. You get it? There you go. You take your wire out and then you do a venogram. No, you read that in you pretend you take your limitation there. Yeah. So there. So we can play it again. There. And so you can see the anatomy looks pretty good. So your catheter is actually in the medial common ulnar artery, lateral common ulnar artery here. You see they drain into a nice juicy perforator that drains into the cephalic vein. These are the brachial veins back here. Okay? So we can create.
You cannot do the angle. No, you cannot do the view on this one, right?
Unfortunately not. So what the step that we're skipping is that you actually do want to rotate your eye so that you can get the widest view between the artery and the vein to make sure that you're coming through the closest part. But the reason why I'm skipping that is it's not. You see, it's not doing it. So just for brevity's sake, pretend we've got the widest view. Yeah, and we've determined our spot. So now we can either create
One more question. So when we pull the wire, we can do
that's how you did this. Okay, so now why don't we just, for convenience sake, maybe make it I do. Put the material lead in first, and then I can quickly put the venous lead in, get them to lock together, make the fish lead, and get it out. So then, my mind produces
this is like naturally
let's take a look.
Is it supposed to be like this?
So, what the arterial lead consists of is the magnets. This is an alignment marker, and this is the saddle, the ceramic backstop.
Oh, okay.
So,
It's supposed to be like that.
So you actually want the ceramic backstop to face the vein, so you're 180 degrees. You need to go 180 degrees the other way. Make sure that the window has as thin a frame as possible. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So this simulator actually does not keep the rotational position, so I will hold the catheter for you.
So you've stuck the
Okay, so you did a good job doing that. And so what I'm going to do, I'll have you let go here. And then what I usually recommend, and I'll tell you why in a second, is I'll put this in a little further.
Further. It's always easy to pull out.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put this in a little further. Okay? And then go ahead, advance the venous. Okay, stop right there. Now, what you want to do now is you want to again line up the catheter so that your alignment marker is nice and open and the electrode is facing the artery. See that thin little electrode? It has an open end on the back, so you have to be very careful manipulating it. Okay, so now that you've got them in alignment,
So you're coming on the venous side, you're coming from the wrist.
okay? Yeah. Okay, now advance and let them lock together. Keep the rotation locked. Do not let them rotate. Just let them keep pushing. Keep pushing. And the magnets will lock together. They're locking. Keep going. Yep, there you go. Okay. Now, what we do is I'll have you take both catheters and pull them back until the electrode is at our aspiration site. Trying not to rotate. The simulator doesn't care, so if you're a little off, it doesn't matter. But in real life, you should be very careful. Okay? Now, the reason why we did this whole exercise here, lining everything up before we let them lock together, is because if you let them lock together, we just talked about the
So that's an interesting thing. What's happening is get the window.
and you twist them after the magazine goes because they can twist them. Put them in a natural position. And then you're not making a cut straight across, and you're going to have two holes on the line.
Let me ask you this. So when you lock the magnets and pull it back, which make you causing problems?
But yeah.
That's the way. Teamwork is the way. Oh, I understand.
Teamwork is the way.